Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wild Things Found Online. I am Vokal the Slug Cat, and we are back again with some new Big Toph. Looks like she went live last night, so of course I am here to cover and see what the hell is going on. Big shout out to my Slug Cats and Slug Pups. Thank you so much for joining the channel. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and make sure you drop a like. Helps me out a ton. And with that, let's go ahead, jump straight in. Not going to waste too much time and see what's cooking with Big Toph.
Hello.
What's up, Toph?
Music. I listen to everything. Oh, thank you. I'm tired. I watched the movie. No, I already straightened my hair a lot. Yeah. I watched Odyssey. Someone paid and we went to the movie and I watched Odyssey. Man, that's a 3-hour plus movie.
Someone paid? Who paid, Toph? You got new friends at the shelter now? Because, at least from my understanding, Tophiachu is behind bars and Crushchu is out of the picture. So I guess you got new friends that just miraculously pay for you to go out. Somehow you're always getting free stuff. Interesting.
That is a long movie. It was good. I liked it. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna re-dye it again, the same color that I had, but I don't have the money. Nice. It's a good movie, but it's long. Be prepared. If your attention span is short, do not watch it because you'll fall asleep midway. 3 hours. That's a 3-hour plus movie. Be prepared. I have a question. What's your question? Just ask. Guys, if you have a question, just ask. Please. Don't say I got a question. Just ask it.
I got a question. When are you getting your supposed house? Just curious.
Oh my god. I know what you're trying to say. Would you rather get a house over an apartment? Yes, I want a house. I don't want an apartment. But if we have to get an apartment, then that's that. But I'm gonna try for a house. No, I don't have a date. I'm not dating anybody. It was just some people. But we went to the movies and we saw Odyssey. And I'm tired because it was a 3-hour plus movie. So I watched Odyssey. And they had some good actors in it. John Leguizamo literally played his role so good. I would have never, his serious roles are really some of his best works. He's a really good actor in his serious stuff. Rate the movie out of a 10. I would say an 8. I like the movie, but it's a little long. It's too long. When it comes to AI videos, it is so crazy. I couldn't believe all the AI videos. It was so creepy. There were people literally going viral for talking about the AI videos made of me that popped up. They were like, these AI videos of Tophia pop up, and they were making videos about it. It's just so crazy. The amount of AI videos and the amount of people talking about my AI videos, it tops. I'm literally popular. And it's weird.
I don't know, Toph. I mean, I wouldn't say you're popular based on the content that I've seen of within these AI videos. Infamous. Yeah.
Those AI videos are weird. It was just weird looking at myself as AI and then hearing the voice, and then it's like, oh, it's so weird. Especially that one that I posted in my story. They made an AI video. Oh man, am I so tired. But if you let me see that fancy footwork, show me that you're not too shy. Why are we shipping me with Candy? Can we not do that? That is so weird. That's not.
Well, she wants a white woman, and as Smokey says, you're the white woman of the year. Make it happen, Toph.
Not even a funny joke. I'm not even laughing. Yes, I like women, but what does that got to do with anything? Saying I thought you liked women, I do. What kind of a question is that to be like, I thought you liked... Oh, no, I don't like Candy. Why do you keep bringing her up? Can we not bring up Candy, please? Why don't you like Candy? Because she likes minors? I don't like Candy. I'm not friends with her. I could care less about her. You just keep asking questions. You keep bringing up Candy because you want to go over to her side and tell her that I'm talking about her. I don't care. You go in Candy's live stream, you're supporting a predator. So I don't even know why you go over there. I'll just start taking screenshots of people in the comment section saying that I'm talking about her and being like, why are you in her live watching her? She's a whole predator. You want
to... No. That's kind of a dumb logic there, Toph, because would you say that everyone in your chat is supporting you? Like, be so for real. Just because someone's watching your live doesn't mean they support you. Obviously, we can tell that by just literally take a screenshot at any point in Tophia's live of the chat.
I get blasted in 4K because I'll blast you in 4K. You really want to be in her live stream, then you could be in her live stream with consequences. Nobody cares. But I'm not a predator, and you could try to say that all you want. I've never said anything inappropriate to a minor, nor have I talked inappropriately to minors. I don't have any cases against me. I don't have any inappropriate messages. Nothing. No, I don't. Where? Where? Nowhere. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the gift points. Prove it. What you're gonna say videos, those videos don't even have any messages between me and minors. I've already stated, I stated before, because people seem to forget, I like women and men. I like both. But, like I said, I would date an older woman. So, now what do you gotta say to that? Nothing.
Candy.
Since when? Since
Candy is an older woman. Go for it. Lock that shit down, Toph. I can see it now. You know, you got steak and beans, and then Tophia frying up a chimichanga. Bro, y'all are a match made in heaven.
I figured out, that's when, oh bro, we're minors and the rest were adults. And it was not a group chat that I made. It was a group chat for someone to support that person. So it was no inappropriate nothing. I didn't make the group chat, someone else did. It was for his support.
It doesn't matter, Toph. You've gotten on people about being in group chats and discords with minors, yet you were also in a group chat with minors. So it doesn't matter. We're not doing the double standards over here.
Orders. I don't control group chats. I just...
You can leave them.
I'm exhausted. I saw a horror movie, and now I'm tired. Well, I'm waiting until the new therapist, and then I'll be going back to therapy again.
What do you mean a new therapist? I thought you were still seeing a therapist, Toph. Or was that just another lie?
It is 11:26. All those videos are really creepy, especially they add, I don't know who that person is. One person, then there's Candy, and then there's Ash. It's always me, Ash, Candy, and then Barnyard. I don't even know who that is. And it's really weird. They added Phoebes, but it's Barnyard, and it's so creepy. Do you know how much bottles of water it takes to make one video? You're literally killing people by making videos trolling. Do you not know? Because how are you sitting here complaining about people posting AI, and then you're killing society by making AI slop? It's crazy. Here's what I was gonna say. It's because, right, when you're talking about things like, oh, but you don't drink water, but you know what? The desert, which is New Mexico, right? We are literally getting an AI data center because you idiots used AI. So now all of New Mexico, people that live in New Mexico, are gonna be unalived because people like you wanted to use AI.
Well, Toph, why don't you go protest the AI data center? Why don't you round up some people and go protest it, if that's how you feel?
No one in New Mexico is going to survive if we get a data center. First of all, how much water are they going to use for that data center? Because you're in the desert. Where are you going to get the water from? Because, first of all, the data center is going to unalive people. The data center contaminates water. New Mexico does not have any water to support a data center. Sorry, it's the data. My data's running low, and the Wi-Fi is out. People that sold their soul for this data center is crazy. People literally made a video praise or talking good about the data center and got paid $500. I hope it was worth it. Jupiter is a data center that they're trying to build in New Mexico. That's called Jupiter. There is no water. We live in a desert. So how are you going to run the data center? They're trying to tell us that the data center is going to be run by evaporated water. How is that possible when it's clear skies? What's going to happen when there's clear skies? Where are you going to get evaporated water from? Evaporation has to come from clouds. We don't have clouds a lot of the time. It's just...
Okay. Well, A, that's just false, okay? Like, yes, clouds, it's that's just a lot of water condensed into an area in the sky, which forms a cloud, Toph. I mean, they could still draw water from just the air, but I mean, no matter how you slice it, I don't see how, there's no way they'll be able to run a data center in the desert with even with that technology. And if it does convert enough water, like, bro, it's going to be extremely dry there. Holy shit. Talk about some some random wildfires.
just clear blue skies. So explain to me how the data center is going to be run. The Rio Grande is running dry. Our river is running dry. We don't have no water. We don't have no water. Sorry, my nose things.
Go
And you mean to tell me
protest.
that you sold yourself for $500 to praise this data center that is by rich people that could care less? The people they're harming, the water's going to be contaminated. And I think I got an email from them wanting me to make a video, and I said, no, I don't do it, the AI stuff. I don't care how much money they offered me. I'm not going to take it. You're not going to pay me to tell you a data center is great. Like, look at all the AI videos of me. It's creepy. No, it doesn't use a very small amount of water. Do your
That's that's the only reason that she cares about this AI shit is because people are making videos of her. I don't think she really cares about the environmental impact whatsoever, but I'm gonna let her have it because I mean she's right. Data centers suck and we should not be making them.
research. AI is literally killing civilization, and you think that AI, just one more AI video won't hurt. It is hurting civilization. And once they build this data center in New Mexico, we won't survive. Where are we all going to go? You're going to tell all the people of New Mexico to move? You must be crazy. That data center is going to destroy New Mexico. It's a desert. Where are they going to get the water from? People can't answer that question because they don't know where they're going to get the water from. Telling people that this data center is great when it's not is crazy. What's one more AI video? One AI video takes up to 50 bottles of water, probably. It's not.
Tophia, look, probably Tophia, don't just pull numbers out of your ass, okay? I'm sure it probably does take a decent amount of water per video. And I mean data centers in general, we're talking like hundreds of thousands of gallons of water. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. But just stop pulling shit out of your ass. If you don't know, you don't know. Or at least go look it up.
Not a small amount of water. To run a data center, it takes gallons of water. How do you think that you're making your AI videos? From data centers, right? And data centers is like AI, right? But it also, your AI videos have to come from somewhere. AI is run by water. So you
If you think the data centers is just about making AI videos, then you really don't know shit, Tophia. That is not the primary goal on why they are doing this rapid expansion of building these data centers. I'm not going to get into that, but it's not because of fucking AI videos.
you think they're gonna use a small amount of water for you to make those videos? Like, I'm the most made AI person video, and it's creepy. Because when I
Are
searched up the
you?
AI videos and to block a lot of the accounts, there was people going viral with hundreds of thousands of views talking about they saw another AI video of me just respawn. And I'm like, that is so creepy. Like, do you not
Again, like, I can understand if you are scrolling through your feed, Tophia, and you see a video of yourself and you block the account, but going out of your way, searching for AI videos of yourself to block people is weird. You like get a life. It's so weird that you invest all this time you're investing into doing that could be served in like any other way, literally.
see where AI is going? And not to mention, those are the only videos I saw that looked semi-harmless. What about the ones that don't? What about the AI pictures they made of me with my boobs out, like literally in
Ugh,
like some
yuck.
bathing suit, weird bathing suit, right? But that's okay. It's weird. It's creepy, and especially because someone made a character AI of me on character AI, and it sounds close to my voice. That is so creepy. Like, you're taking my likeness and you're taking my voice and you're making this. They were going live with the AI voice on TikTok and making me say horrible things while guesting people. They were going live with people and using my voice to say horrible things, and I couldn't take it down because TikTok found no violations.
And again, like Tophia only cares because she's being targeted with it. Because like voice cloning with AI, this has been a thing for years at this point. This isn't new shit. But she's only up in arms because people are using it to troll her. That's the only reason she cares about any of this shit.
Like, that's so creepy. Like, I remember that. That was a while ago. And then sometimes they would go live and replay a whole live that I have. They would record the whole live. They would go live with someone. And then they would replay the whole live and people would think they were going live with me. And these were men. And there have been men that have thought they had dated me. Do you know how crazy and creepy that is?
Wow.
Because I saw a catfish where one guy walked up to this girl, thought he was dating her, and he wasn't. Someone used her photos and catfished him. Imagine if I'm out in public and someone thinks I'm dating them because you think it's funny. You like putting people's lives in danger, and it's not funny. It's exhausting. The amount of accounts I've blocked for the AI is crazy. And it's not even AI videos of me, it's other AI videos that are so annoying. People make of themselves. It's like, it's weird. You're making AI videos. They know that's the easiest way to get views, likes, and attention. So they make these videos of themselves, and they're the stupidest videos ever. You're killing civilization for a...
Wow. This is coming from somebody whose primary content is thirst traps and lip syncs. And she wants to say that people are making dumb videos. Like, okay, Tophia, sure. If that ain't the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is.
Stupid AI video of you fighting like you're a warrior. We gotta take down that helicopter, and it's the most stupidest. It's like Expendables, but you put yourself in Expendables and you're doing AI, if that makes sense. Like, you're creating an AI of yourself, Expendables. Anyways, besides the point, I was going to talk about something else. I went and saw Odyssey, right? And I saw the trailer for Street Fighter. I want to watch it. I need to see Street Fighter. And okay. I'm a huge Cody Rhodes fan, so I'm gonna go. Is it out in theaters? I could watch it for free, I think. That was a cool trailer for Street Fighter. I was like, Street Fighter! When it just barely showed the trailer and I knew what it was. While I'm waiting on housing, it's just a lot. It's a lot just to even get housing. And
oh, you're not working on housing anymore? Now you're just waiting? Oh, okay. Are you on a list yet? I don't think she's on a list yet.
I'm just frustrated. She always comes into my life and she's been trying to fight me and I got nothing. Like, I'm not trying to fight you. Like, you could go fight yourself. She's mad because I told the truth. Tampa Bay. She's mad because I said that she cosplays as a black woman, and then she's like, she wants to fight me. Like, I don't fight people. I'm exhausted. At this point, I'm trying to get housing so I can enjoy life. Like, I'm not worried about other people that ain't paying my bills. Every time someone gets brought up, people run to their life, and then they want drama. Like, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. You're a non-black person wearing grills, and you cultural appropriate.
Oh, my. I think... Tophia, shut the fuck up, man. Shut up. Like, every time you start this, like, race conversation, you are so just ignorant. It's actually ridiculous.
I think she did have hairstyles she shouldn't have had in her hair. I really don't care. Like, I'm exhausted at this point. I'm not trying to have beef with people online. That's just not it. You could go somewhere else and have beef. If it isn't true, then why are you trying to fight me? Just apologize and be yourself, please. Why is it always acceptable for non-black people to be black and make that their whole character? Like, you got no personality. Your personality is to pretend to be black. Let's be.
What does that mean, Tophia? Because you yourself say you are black. And I'm assuming that the person she's talking about acts ghetto, is loud, and ratchet. Do you act like that, Tophia? No. You're timid, meek, and a coward. So, like, with that, like, are you pretending to be white in that case? Like, just, it's so stupid. I really hate when she talks about this because it's infuriating, because you're literally reinforcing all of the negative stereotypes of black culture and just painting all black people to be that, which is fucking ridiculous.
Be for real. You don't have a personality. Be yourself. Why is it that other races or other people, their personality is to act like black people or act like a black woman? It's so weird. Like, you're not black. So I do the same thing. How would I do the same thing if I'm black? Telling somebody they're not black is anti-black. I don't know if you know that, but that's the thing. All because you don't like someone doesn't mean that it makes them less black. But some of you guys don't like to admit that. I don't fight people. It's not that I don't like to fight anyone. Calling you out and saying something, then don't do it. It's plain and simple as
the hell?
You're trying to put on this persona that you're not. Then you misuse terms. Like when people say, oh, I'm ghetto. They think that's what black people don't call themselves ghetto, because ghetto is a place.
Tophia, like, I mean, yeah, but it's also used as an adjective, a descriptive word. Okay, So yes, the ghetto, the original meaning was a place, but over time it has also become an adjective, which describes something. So when you're talking about being black, what you're really saying is they're being ghetto. But you're too stupid and ignorant to make that distinction because you just feel like just being trash is that's what being black is, and that pisses me off. Okay, she's hella glitched out.
It's not a person. But anyways, instead of fighting somebody and trying to jump someone, why don't you take the time to learn why what you're doing is harmful? Instead of fighting someone calling you out, maybe you should learn why doing what you do makes it harmful for a group of people. Nobody. Like, you sitting here thinking it's okay to do that is crazy because people hype you up. People make money off cosplaying black people all the time, right? Look at the millions of dollars that Danielle Bergoli or Bad Baby, not Dan, I think it's her name is Danielle Bergoli, but Bad Baby makes for cosplaying black. She's like, she was never trying to cosplay a black woman being white and Italian. She was trying to cosplay being a black woman. You literally were
so ignorant.
Using it. That does not give you an excuse to act black. Because that would be like a non-Asian person saying, I was born in the Asian city, so I can act Asian. That's stupid. You see how stupid that sounds? Like, to literally sit here and say she was...
Tophia, what is acting Asian? Like, bruh, you need to shut up. Because you literally sound just dumb as hell. I I had to reel that in because there's a different word I wanted to use right there. But you sound dumb. What is acting black? What is acting Asian? What is acting white? There, like, as if there's absolutely no nuance to each race. Because all Asian people act one particular way. All black people act one particular way. Like, you sound dumb as fuck, Toph.
She was born in the hood does not give her an excuse to act black.
It's not acting black. She's acting hood. She's acting ghetto. Because that's the environment that she was raised in, you idiot.
I understand why people still have a platform like Leo Skeppy. Leo Skeppy is fat phobic and literally talked about abusing someone else's child, and he gets millions of views on YouTube. I don't even watch Leo Skeppy, and it was another person whose videos came up that made a video with Leo Skeppy, and it had 1.5 million views. Like, it's so crazy. This dude literally talked about smacking someone else's child if they were being disrespectful, and the parents didn't discipline them. He said he would discipline the child himself. Like, you can't just go around saying you're gonna smack someone else's child, and yet he has a massive platform, and y'all want to talk about things, but then you want to lie on people. Why should I be gone for? Because I exist? Don't do that, because you're not doing that because you want him canceled. You could care less. That's like, he should be gone, you should be gone. Okay, well, no, that's not how that works.
Yeah, it is.
But okay.
Because two things can be true at the same time.
Y'all don't even call out people. Like, I've been emasculated like so many times. Nobody even said anything to that dude that literally was on Facebook that asked me if I was a man. And said, are you a man? And then when I responded to him and defended myself, people want to come to the defense in his comment sections. That proves that he's a woman, because he needs other people to fight his battles. He's not a man. He can't fight it for himself.
Tophia, do you hear yourself? So, like, you... so you want people to come to your defense because some random guy on Facebook asked you if you're a man. And then in response, you turn around and say that, oh, well, he's a woman because he needs people to defend him. So, like, you're doing the exact same thing that you're criticizing people for. Like, yeah, he might have did it first in this situation. But again, you can be the bigger person and lead by example instead of resorting to doing the same shit as the other person. Because when you do the same shit, then I can't take you serious. You can't complain about someone doing something and then you turn around and do it right back. Come on, man.
So he needs other people to fight his battles, which then therefore makes him a woman, because it's giving PUSSY behavior. Because why are you in my comment section saying, are you a man? And then when I respond to him, people come to his defense. Poor baby needs people to fight his battles, I guess, because he can't fight it. He doesn't even have the cojones to fight his own battles. He doesn't have the balls to fight it.
I mean, did he ask people to come to his defense? Probably not. It's probably just random people that are, you know, they're just agreeing with his observation. I'll put it like that.
His own battles. I'm just saying. How's that misogynistic? He's the one who went in my comment section asking me if I was a man. And he literally asked me if I was a man, like, and he should look at the girl right next to him, because that's crazy. And the
What
fact
the
that
hell,
he's dating this
Toph?
dude is so weird. Like, I wonder what his girlfriend would say, going around calling women men. Jealous because some man said, "Are you a man?" Like, yeah, that's clearly jealous. I wouldn't want to be with someone who calls women men, but okay. That literally asks a woman, "Are you a man?" Well, if you're his GF and you agree with him, which I doubt you are, then you must look at yourself in the mirror, because you're not far off from what his ideals are of what a man looks like. And I'm not going to resort to saying that you look like a man, because I'm not going to make a comment like that.
I mean, like, come on. This, you don't get to pussyfoot around some shit after you've already went there. Like, why is the girlfriend catching strays? She didn't even say anything. What is happening?
Even though I really want to, but I'm trying to refrain from that, because that is not a good thing to say. But let's be for real. I don't hate the women that want to love me, because there are women defending them. Why do you defend them when they don't even think or see you as equals? If they talk down on another woman and you're defending that, they don't see you as someone that deserves equal rights. They're
like, no, get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, nah, we're not doing that, okay? Because we can judge individuals. Just because someone says something about you, Tophia, that doesn't mean that's how they feel about all women. Like, shut the hell up.
Male, say something to a man and they'll say something to you misogynistic. They can't help it. It's in their DNA, right?
Wow.
They were taught that way. Men don't know how to treat women, right? I didn't say I have to be right 100% of the time. You literally have a man on Facebook asking me if I'm a male. So you think that's okay, Risa? Who said I had to be right? But you said it's okay for a man to tell a woman, "Are you a male?" So you defend males. That's crazy. I don't hate all men. That's not for people.
You do.
Like, oh, you hate all white people. I never said
I said this, I don't know if it was in a comment or no, it was in So Much Guys Live the other day. Yeah, Wesley ruined Tophia for men. After that heartache, she just she'll never be able to bounce back. She's gonna look down on all men till the end of time.
I hated all white people either. Look at me. What makes someone a male? That is stupid, Risa. Look at yourself. There are features that people could look at you and say, "Oh, well, she looks like a male." There is no genetic makeup. To literally sit here, why do we do these things? Your chin, and all of a sudden you're a male because you have a beard. Women grow hair in certain places really heavily. That does not make them a male. I would never sit here and say you look like a male. That is wrong, right? Just like you're defending a man asking if I'm male. I clearly am not male. You can't sit here like, men get nails. Does that mean that they're not males? They're women because they got long nails. Can't fight his own battles. I would hate to go to sleep next to that man every night. I don't know how his girlfriend does it.
Girl, you going to sleep next to no one ever. Forever alone.
What is combing my hair have anything to do with being male? I brush my hair with the unbrush. This is my natural hair. There's nothing I can do with this hair because I brush it and I use a curl enhancing smoothie. Instead of picking me apart and like making fun of my hair, leave my hair alone. That is my natural curl pattern in my hair. It doesn't look wild. That's just how my hair is. It does look
wild.
Instead of telling someone how to have their hair, maybe you should worry about yours. Like, could we stop judging people and my hair is not matted. This is my natural curly hair. This is the problem. Let's really talk about it. This is what pushes girls that have hair like this to... I'm not going to say anything bad about you, and I know that's what you want. You do that because you think you're going to get a reaction you're not going to get. My issues have nothing to do with my hair, and why don't you see your issues? Your issues look of their own medicine. I'm not jealous of someone who hates what she sees when she looks in the mirror. The only...
Come on, Toph. Come on. We it was like a week ago. You had a whole breakdown and was crying about how you look. So stop. Like when it comes to looks, like this is not a hill to fight on. Not for you. because we all know you're insecure as hell about the way you look.
Only Risa I know is Risa Tisa. Who the F did I marry? Otherwise, you're an irrelevant Risa. You don't matter. Your opinions don't mean it goes in one ear out the other. I don't have to take advice from a lowlife who spends her time on the internet running her gums to talk crap about somebody she doesn't even know in person. You don't even know me and you're already talking about my looks, my hair.
We know
Mad
enough.
because I'm defending myself? You know, this is why you ain't a girl's girl. You're literally coming to the defense of a woman that defended a man that doesn't even want her. Defending men when they don't see you as equal. They don't think that you could compete in the same sports as them. They don't think that you should deserve the same salary as them. They think they're above you and you're beneath them. The only thing that certain men think of you is to get in the kitchen and cook. That's all you're good for, is having babies and getting in the kitchen and cooking. And I've heard that, especially people that say that in the church and saying that you could be on a sports team and you can't even play because you're a girl, because that's what society tells you, that you're a girl. Girls don't play football. When me and my brother,
Like, she does realize that they do have women leagues, right? Like, does she not realize that? Probably not, because Tophia doesn't even strike me as someone that's ever watched sports for real. She says she does, but I don't believe it.
Not brothers. When me and my brother used to play football with his friends, there was one time I joined in the middle of a game because I came late to the park, and I joined in on the game, and it was the greatest catch ever. I'm not even joking. I ran all the way to the touchdown, I ran, and I was close to the touchdown, and they threw it to me, and I caught it, and I ran, and I made a touchdown, and this dad had the audacity to not teach. That is being a poor sport. You need to teach your son sportsmanship. No, you're telling him that if he loses, to pout and then walk away. To be a pouty face. I'm not lying. That's what I literally experienced. And I had to apologize. I'm the one that felt bad. You know why? Because they were playing football and that was the only football they had, and the dad took the football. And then I apologized to my brother's friends like it was my fault, because if I had not joined the game, they would have still been playing. This dad told his son, "Come on, son, let's go." That's not teaching your son to be a good sport, because at the end of the day, he's just going to think that when he's losing to a girl, he can just take the ball that is his and walk away. Not even be congratulatory.
Yeah, because, maybe the dad, maybe it was just time to go, Tophia. Do you ever think about that? Just I don't believe any of these stories because, we heard the supposed kidnapping story, right? With the guy at the light messing with his seatbelt, unreliable narrator. I don't believe any of this shit. I can't even see Tophia catching a football. She does not strike me as someone with any type of hand-eye coordination whatsoever.
Maybe, just maybe, train your son to be better at a sport instead of teaching him to be a poor sport, because that's not going to teach him anything. And then if he doesn't do good, he's going to beat himself up, right? My dad did sports. He ran track. He lost his letter in the process. But he lettered in track. My brother did football. I wanted to wrestle. But yeah, when I was younger, I was a teenager, that's what happened. And It's so crazy because it's like, what are you even teaching your son, right? I would never teach my kids to just leave whenever something happens, right? I joined the game and then he's all mad because how does that? And then what? He's going to talk down on his wife and tell her that she can't do anything? The first experience that people teach how to treat a woman comes from the parents. And when the father or the mother is treating women like crap, the child's going to grow up thinking that it's okay to treat women like shit.
Tophia, what the fuck are you talking about right now? You literally, they had to go. I don't know how you go from that to making assumptions that he treats his wife like crap. And what is this? Is these the thoughts that go through your head? Because, man, that's some wild shit.
You're literally sitting here justifying and telling your son to treat women like shit and treat them like they're not equal. You don't see us as equal because we're women.
How did he do that by saying, "Hey, it's time to go," and leaving? It'd be different if he actually said something misogynistic to you, but apparently that's not the case. He just said, "Hey, it's time to go," and they just happened to be the ones. It was their football. What are you talking about right now?
We can't play football because we're a woman. We can't do the same sports you can because we're a woman. If a woman is slightly better than a man in a sport, all of a sudden you want to throw a temper tantrum. But when the other boys were beating your son and they were doing really good, you didn't take the football and leave. You didn't say, oh, let's go. It was because it was a woman. Very misogynistic world we live in, and then people want to defend that. But when
These
your son was getting
assumptions are
his butt whooped
crazy.
and wiped across the grass, wiped across the field by these boys, you didn't say, oh, let me take the football, and I can play football. I'm actually really good at throwing a football.
I
I
don't
love
believe you.
football. There's a difference with soft life, right? Because for me, a soft life is like self-care and not having to be in survival mode. Nothing about soft life has anything to do with misogyny, considering the fact that that's just saying, oh, you want to be a soft woman. So then that means you can't do things men can do. You know what? I would rather learn, which I know some knowledge of a car and do work on my own car than to have a man work on it. Because it's so crazy. Women can
Sure.
do what men can. Men are like, why don't you go put a dress on and play dress? That's all you are, is a birth giver. Not only are you a birth giver, because this is out of men's own mouth. These are from men that are in the church.
Yeah, weirdos. Just like there's weird women that say shit like you about men. There's men that say fucked up shit about women, and there's women that say fucked up shit about men. It's both sides. It's not. It's like, shut up, Tophia. You're so stupid.
And I've heard this from men that preach in the church. Women are only on earth to give birth.
Okay, well, I don't know. That's where Tophia Archive cut it off. So maybe her internet went out or something. I don't know. But just ridiculous. Like, Tophia, you are a misandrist. You clearly dislike men. It's plain as day. If anything, you might be attracted to men and lust for them, but you don't like men. It's very obvious. But who cares? Because who wants to date a homeless, compulsive liar? With that being said, we're going to wrap up for the day. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Highly appreciate all of y'all. Big shout out to my slug cats and slug pups. Thank you for joining the channel once again. And yeah, that was pretty short. So hopefully she'll go live a bit longer sometime this week so we can get a nice, good, hour and a half video for y'all. But until next time, y'all be safe, be kind to each other, and I will see you all very soon.